Hey y'all, it's dinner time, and in the South that means noon. It means noon. So what we're gonna do today, I've got y'all sitting on an oatmeal box and a pot, so you can get to see over here what I fixed to have me for lunch today, which y'all call lunch. And what do I call it? Got me some y'all sweet tea in there, heating it up. I'm gonna make me a hamburger steak. That's what I'm gonna have for lunch. So I bought this little bitty thing of hamburger meat. This is ground chuck. Because sometimes ground chuck doesn't have much fat in it. So I may have to add some fat because it won't fry right. It'll be dry. But this was the cheapest one they had. Ground chuck. And it was $5 a pound. Can y'all believe that? Got my eye on over here. And I'm going to make me just one patty. I'm going to take about half of it, I guess. Maybe a little bit more. And I'm going to make me a hamburger patty. And what I do is I take my thumb and I work it around the edge like that. And then I start smashing it because I don't like the ends to be ragged. I don't know why that is, but I don't. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. If this does not have enough grease in it, I'm going to put just a little bit of bacon grease in it if it doesn't have enough. We'll see. We will see. I want it kind of sort of flat. I don't want it too thick. And so you can see how when you work your thumb around the edges, it does real good. And I don't want one of those hamburger presses. It's just something else to wash. All right, let's cook that. Put it on. I'm going to just put this up because I'm not going to use this at all. I'm just going to cook this one hamburger patty. And I'm going to look at it and see if it looks like it needs some grease in it. And it may. And the reason I want grease in it is because I'm going to make me some gravy to go on top of my hamburger patty. Y'all like gravy on yours? Y'all like it on yours? I do. If I don't have hamburger steak, I want hamburger steak and gravy. And I actually like some rice with it, but I hadn't cooked it yet, so I don't know if I'm going to or not. I'll probably just do the gravy today. Somebody gave me a big old container of bacon grease. Look at this thing. And I've been using it. Thank you so much. I don't know. It looks like about a 2-gallon container. All right, so y'all can see right here, to make gravy, you've got to have grease. And this hamburger is not producing very much yet. We'll see. I'm going to put just a little bit of bacon grease in there with it so it can help it. But anyway, this is what I've got right here. And I'm going to get me out this. I've been keeping it in the refrigerator. We'll get about that much. Just to give it a little head start. All right, while that's frying, kind of slow, I am going to put, well, I was going to put a half an onion, but I know I could eat a whole one. I know I can, so I'm going to get me one. I like a lot of onion in my hamburger steak, and I know you probably do too. I got a whole one. I'll use that half one on something else. I think to put this onion right in there with it. Can y'all see? Okay, let me get up a little closer. There. Oops. As soon as I flip it over, I'm going to put the onions in there with it. There's a half of one. We're going to get this half of one. Like this. And this onion is going in that hot, hot grease with that. I'm going to cut it in kind of slim slivers. That's what I'm going to do with this, okay? And this is going to be my lunch today. It'll be mighty good. I doubt if I have any left over for supper. I'm going to cut that in half one time. I think I need to. Alright, there goes that. Now let's turn our burger over and see how it looks. Come on over here with me so you can see good. See, I don't have much grease in there. Boy, that looks good. Okay, let's put our onions in now. Yes, ma'am, I need all of these onions. Every single one of them. I'm going to kind of try to see if I can get them apart. They want to stick together so they'll cook better. There we go. Right, now then, I am going to cut up me a few mushrooms that I had left from yesterday. I want to get these cut up and use them because I like mushrooms just fine too. I'm going to kind of cut them in big hunks, like this. Let them start sauteing in there a little bit. I was going to do me some stuffed mushrooms this week, and I never did get around to it, but I love stuffed mushrooms. I bought the cream cheese and everything. But I just never did. I never did do it. There goes one on the floor. Alright, there you go. Let that cook. Let me get over here now and wash this mushroom and wash my hands. We got everything in the skillet. I'm hungry today. I stay hungry. Do y'all stay hungry? I stay hungry all the time. I surely do. I get just as hungry as I can be. But when I eat all this, I'll feel good then the rest of the day. And I'll eat a little snack for supper or something like that. And then I'll be good to go. I'm putting some water in my pitcher while I talk to y'all. I wonder how many of you are on here today, like you can find me now. Cooking with Brenda Gantt. Did you look up at the top and see who was putting it on? Did you look right under my name to see if there was some kind of other name stuck on there? It's time to go over. I just did get it in time. I mean, I got it to the tip top, didn't I? Did you look to see if it says Cooking with Brenda Gantt? Or does yours say Cooking with Brenda Gantt Recipes? That's wrong. Or does yours say Cooking with Brenda Gantt at Home? That's wrong. Anything other than Cooking with Brenda Gantt and nothing on the top of it and nothing under it. It's got a blue check mark, a blue circle with a white check mark. That's what it's got in it. One of my sweet followers, love her to pieces, but she texted on this thing that I did last night, and she said, I saw you making, she named some kind of something she saw yesterday, and I just loved it. And I said, darling, you were following a scammer. I didn't do that yesterday. I did it about a year ago. On Facebook. All right, so y'all, this looks good. Now that I think it's browned on both sides, I'm going to turn it up and get it a little bit on the hot side and get my onions done. Now I'm going to get out some water and some flour, and I'll show you how to make your gravy. I'm going to get out a big glass of water, and I am going to get us out some. Now you can get self-rising flour, or you can get all-purpose flour. Whichever one you want to get will be fine. It'll all work for gravy. All right, this is cooking good, y'all. George used to say, if something was really cooking good right there, he'd say, we got it cooking with gas. He loved to say, it's cooking with gas. We never even had a gas stove, but that's what he always said. His mother had a gas stove, so maybe that's the reason he said it. Let me get us out some flour so we can make us some gravy here. I'm just going to put some in a bowl. I'm not sure how much you're going to need, but we'll just put some in a bowl. I don't think we're going to need that much, but I'll put that much over here just in case. Y'all, I've been trying really hard to drink a lot of liquids during the day. I've been drinking some coffee and my tea, and I've been trying to drink a lot of water and trying to get liquids in my body. All right, y'all, these onions are tendering up over here. Come here and look. See how they're tendering up. And the little mushrooms, they're doing the same thing. Now, if you were doing 4 of these hamburgers for your family, let's say you had a family of 4, when you cook your 4 hamburgers, you may want to take yours out of the skillet and set them aside when they're done. Do your onions and mushrooms or onions or whatever you want. And then when you get your gravy made, put it back in there. I'm not doing it because it's just me. All right, so here's what we're going to do now. All right, y'all watch this now. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. My onions are tender. My mushrooms are tender. So I'm going to take, this is probably a tablespoon, okay? I'm going to take a tablespoon of flour, and I'm going to sprinkle it around like that. I'm going to take just a little bit more, maybe a half a tablespoon, like that. I'm going to stir it in with my onions and my other stuff. Kind of mix it in a little bit and let it cook a little bit more. Now I'm going to turn it back up since I've got it mixed in good. I needed that little extra grease in there, I can tell you. I needed it. I can certainly tell you that. Yeah, see? I'm trying to get my flour just a little bit brown. I could have taken out my meat to do it, but I didn't want to. All right. Now then, I can add my pepper and my salt. I'm going to add salt. I'm going to add pepper. Also put a little on the meat, but not much. I'm going to add a lot of pepper. I like a lot of pepper, y'all. All right, there we go. Now that I've got it on high, and we're going to put our water in it. Now watch what happens when you put your water in, okay? You want to come over here with me? You want to get in the skillet? Get over here. All right, here we go. Look at that. Now what is it turning to, y'all? What is it turning to? Turning to a nice gravy. Look at that. If you had you a little pot of rice over there, our little pot of creamed potatoes. All right, so you want to cook this a little bit so that your flour cooks in there. All right, it's getting a little bit too thick for me. See that right there? I'm going to put just a scoop of water in it. I like my gravy just a little bit thinner than that, okay? My hamburger turn too. Maybe I should have made 2 little ones. That would have been just as good, wouldn't it? Now I'm going to turn it down and let it cook just a minute. And while it's cooking, I'm fixing to taste it. Because I don't know if I've got enough salt and pepper in it or not, see? I can't wait to get my mouth on that. Okay. That's all that hamburger meat, that onions and everything is piping hot. Let me see how it tastes. If it just gets a little too thick, just add a little bit more of your water. Needs more salt. I'll take this top off of it so it'll come out faster. Let's try that. And I'm going to put just a tad more pepper too. Okay, now then come over here and let's stir this in and we'll look at it together. Come on. Now, so if you're making it for your little family, you got a big family, what you may want to do now, cook your hamburgers, take a plate and set them aside. My gravy's a little bit thick. See how it does when it cooks? It gets thick sometimes. You may like yours like that. And if you do, then you need to say that's ready. But I'm going to put a little more water in mine. Y'all remember the other day when I cleaned the skillet? This is it. I cleaned the skillet and seasoned it. This is the one I did. I have enjoyed it so much. I've used it and used it. All right, that looks good. Now let me taste it and I'm fixed to eat. Perfect. Perfect. Let me get me a plate. Let me get me the spoon I just used, because this is just for me. Nobody else is going to be eating it. My hamburger patty tore in too, y'all. That's all right. I'm fixing to tear it in a bunch of pieces, huh? All right, get us some gravy, put on top of it, and some mushrooms. And there it is. It didn't take long, did it? Not long at all. So I'm going to fix me some tea in this glass. And we're fixing to taste our hamburger steak. It was quick. It was easy. Quick and easy. Quick and easy. I'm drinking the decaf y'all sweet tea today because that's what I want. Make a mess. I'm telling you, as Mother said, Brenda, you'd mess up a 2-car funeral. That's what she always told me. All right, let's get us out a fork. I gotta have a fork to eat this. All right, here we go. Let's try it. Hamburger steak with onions, mushroom, and gravy. You can't beat this. The only other thing that I might suggest is fix you a little pot of rice to go with it. That would be delicious. I want to make sure I get a good onion on there. I got an onion and a mushroom on that bite. Doodle it around in the gravy. Ooh, there goes the rescue squad or something. Y'all hear it? Mmm. So good. Y'all, every time I get on here and taste of something for y'all, so y'all can see how it tastes, because you can't tell how it tastes. But it tastes really super good. And I tell y'all, oh, this is so good. Well, y'all, it is. I mean, I'm not just saying it. It's delicious. I love hamburger steak and gravy. And I don't like it if it doesn't have the good onions and stuff on it. I like it like this. Mmm. Hot, too. You needed to put that extra bacon fat in there because my meat did not have enough grease to make gravy. You have got to have grease in order to make gravy. You don't want to make it out of grease that doesn't have a taste. You want bacon grease or something, something good like that. It makes it taste better. And you'll like it. You like it a whole bunch. But anyway, the only thing I think that could make this meal better is to have you make your rice or green potatoes, whichever, noodles, whatever. Or grits. Grits are really good with this. Put your little bed of grits or your little bed of rice or whatever you're going to do. Put your meat on it, on top of it, and then put your gravy and your onions and mushrooms or peppers, whatever you want to put in yours on it. But you will have to remember now it's got to have a little grease, at least a couple of 3 tablespoons of real grease. And it'll be so good. Mother used to fix this at night in the winter. This is when she really fixed hers, was in the winter. And all we would have for supper is hamburger steak and gravy, rice, and she put the onions and all that, rice, sliced tomatoes, biscuits, and English peas. That's what it'd have, the little green pea. Y'all call me, I call them English peas. Y'all call them sometimes sweet pea, don't you? So there's your menu. Hamburger steak with gravy and onions, or mushrooms, rice, a can of English peas, just those canned ones will be fine, and biscuits. That's it. And tell your family to eat it. And if they don't, they just have to go to bed hungry. They will love it. All right, y'all, I'm going to go. But I remember sitting at my mama's table eating this good stuff, and we loved it. We got so excited. And I don't even care if you don't like onions. They smell great when you're cooking them, don't they? Mm-hmm. Have a great day. I'm going to enjoy my dinner. I know that for sure. Cook you some. Bye-bye.